Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We've already got some wonderful people in the chat here. Hi, Michelle and Judy. And we've got Lemon Live Green Bananas. Love it. From Cleveland, Ohio. Hi, Maria from Boston. Hi, Zoe. Hey, Kat. Hey, Doug and Nikki. Good morning, everyone. This is so first off, happy Friday. It is bright and sunny here. Hopefully, you guys are in a sunny, warm place right now, celebrating that it's Friday. We have a lot to chat about today. There's a lot going on with the program. We're in Q4. How's everyone's sales going so far? I know October's a little bit slow to start. Hopefully, you guys have some Halloween videos up and have been earning from that. But the best is yet to come. Hi, Catherine. Very nice to see you here. So we're going to do a little bit of a different kind of format today. I thought it would be fun to have like topics, right? So we can come and we can, of course, ask all the questions, right? Ask any questions that you want. And then I do have some topics just about things that have been trending and things that have been going on with the Amazon Influencer Program. And so we can dive into those very shortly. Oh, Beth, chilly Southern California, 51 degrees. It is 55 degrees in Chicago. So somehow it is warmer here, Beth, than it is by you. That never happens, right? Hey, Sarah. Hey, Melissa. Wonderful to see you ladies here. All right. So before we get started, actually, yeah. So we have a couple different topics. We're going to try this out, right? But of course, you guys are welcome to ask any questions. And we can talk about anything. But first, before we get started, I'm really excited because I wasn't sure if it was gonna happen today, and I sent out that email this morning. But I've been talking about this on lives for the last few weeks, and we didn't really have a date because not all of this is in my hands. But I'm really excited to announce that my book is finally available for pre-sale, the Kindle version. So if you guys are interested, I'm going to throw up a link here where you can learn a little bit more about, and of course, get a copy of my brand new book, my first book. I am now officially an author, called The Unconventional Business Model: Earn More, Work Less, and Build a Life That You Love. So if you guys are interested, only the Kindle version is available now. And then, well, actually so we're in pre-sale, and you'll actually get it delivered on November 5th is when it comes out. And then the paperback and hardcover version will be available then as well. So grab the copy of the book if you want. It's only 99 cents. It won't be that price forever. So if you guys are interested, grab that. I have a free chapter coming. I'll email you all when the free chapter is ready. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm finally an author on Amazon. I'm an influencer. I'm a seller. I'm an affiliate, and now I'm an author. So thank you all for your support. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Lots of congratulations. Oh, thank you guys. Love it. Love it. Yeah. And thank you. Yes, Michelle says, please make sure to click like if you guys find these helpful. I will keep doing them. Friday morning seems like a good time. We get a pretty good turnout. People like to come and ask questions and participate. You guys are also amazing in the chat. But yes, thank you, Michelle. Make sure to click that like button. That is super helpful for me. Doug and Nikki, 78 degrees here. Yes, sunny Tampa. Florida weather is just wonderful. Well, for the most part, right? Not always. Hope you guys are staying safe there. Hey, Lizzie, nice to see you. And we have Emmy and Hamilton at home. Felita's here. Hey, Felita. Wonderful. All right. Yes. Oh, yay. Someone just bought it. Thank you. KS just bought it. Can't wait for November 5th. Congrats. Thank you, guys. So this has been I promise we'll get into the influencer stuff in like 1 minute. I have been writing this book since March, so it's been basically all year. Oh, Beth just purchased. Thank you. Yeah, it's been basically like all year to write this book. It's a lot of work to write a book. For anyone that hasn't written a book, I do recommend it. It's a great experience. I worked with a company to do it. I worked with a writer to do it. So, but yeah, it's available on pre-sale, and then you'll actually be able to read it on November 5th. And I almost had that free chapter ready for you guys today, but it will be ready on Monday. So I'll send out an email. You guys can all read the first chapter if you want. All right. Yeah. Is Tampa recovering? That's a great question. Doug and Nikki, hopefully you guys are good. Hopefully you guys are good over there. Yes, Doug and Nikki said there better be lots of good reviews of the book. Yeah. So you guys can leave actual reviews. You can do videos, right? So when it comes out, I'm hoping my fellow influencers here are going to leave me make some nice videos for me. So I'm really excited about this. It's really all about how to the unconventional business model, which I'll talk about it again just for 30 seconds here. I will promote it more next week when I actually have a free chapter to give to you guys, and the paperback and hardback versions will be available. But I mean, for 99 cents, you can't beat that for a digital version. But really what it's all about is kind of my journey from going from someone who worked, for education into the 9-to-5 world and then into being an entrepreneur, and just kind of my journey on how that all happened, but then also the things I learned along the way, and really lessons that will help you also not only, just work smarter, right? Make more money, just a lot of things that, I want to share. Each chapter is a different lesson. And so I'm really excited that it's finally out. So yes. Oh, good. Doug and Nikki. Great. You guys live 20 miles from the shore, so you had no damage beyond trees. Good. That's wonderful. Like I said, Florida's great, except for those hurricanes, man. I don't know. I don't think I could handle that. You guys are troopers. All right. So grab your pre-sale copy of the book if you guys are interested. The Unconventional Business Model. Very excited to be able to share that out with the world now. So, all right, let's get started with, I've got 3 topics for us. We can divert, we can really do whatever we want, right? There are no rules here, but I wanted to just kind of keep it, if we have topics, then we can kind of go and talk about what's going on with these topics, ask questions around it. And then of course, if you guys have other questions, you're welcome to ask. The people in the chat and the community here is just so incredibly helpful. So please feel free to ask questions if you have questions. And there are no dumb questions. People say this all the time in the Facebook group. They're like, this is a dumb question. But even in the Influence and Earn group, and I'm like, there are no dumb questions, you guys. This is why we're here. So, oh, yay, Sarah got it. Doug and Nikki said, when is the podcast coming? I've been thinking about this actually. When is the podcast coming? I'm thinking maybe next year there may be a podcast coming, because I have lots of things to say and lots of people to help me say it. So Doug and Nikki, I'm hoping that when I launch my podcast, you guys will be guests on there. Yes, we'll do a podcast, but probably not till next year. So yes. Okay. Yes, let's see here. Oh, good. All right. Playing the mom game. Nice to see you. Good morning. I've been an affiliate and influencer through my YouTube channel for a year, but I'm just diving into the on-site world. Ooh, that's an exciting time. It's an exciting time for you. Well, you're in the right place, because this is what we talk about here. Yes, we kind of delve into off-site, but primarily we talk about on-site first, right? And what kind of content we should be creating for Amazon, what is working, what is not working. And so let's dive into our first topic, which is creator connections. Let's talk about some strategies for earning. Now, have you guys been utilizing creator connections? I know I've been in creator connections for almost 2 years now. I started it very early on when Amazon first launched it, because I just thought it was really interesting, and why not lean into something that pays you extra commission? So for the newbies here, Creator Connections is a program that is within Amazon, right? And what it does is it basically allows sellers to create campaigns that influencers can then join. And the sellers create these campaigns in order to promote their products, and they offer us an increased commission for selling those items for them. So the increased commission is on top of what you would already earn. And there's so many opportunities. There are more than 10,000 campaigns actively available in there. The number doesn't go higher. Once Creator Connections reached 10,000, it just didn't go higher than that. So yeah, there's tons of campaigns. One thing I will say that I've noticed is that if you, and by you, I mean me, if I am slacking on creator connections for like a week, I mean, a week is too long. I used to check them once every week. And now I like just the last couple of weeks, right? Because I've been trying to launch this book and we're doing more trainings and influence and earn. So I've been putting those together and, of course, creating my own content. Um, I honestly have been slacking on creator connections, and so I went to go check on, what new campaigns could I join, and the recommended ones were all taken already. So one thing that I want to caution you guys is that the campaigns are getting snatched up very quickly. So I do recommend you check more frequently than not, especially with those recommended campaigns. And now Amazon is putting recommended campaigns when you log into your reporting dashboard. So it's really easy, right? But I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty devastated when I saw like a $400 mattress that I had already created probably two different or maybe three different videos for, and Amazon recommended it to me, and I'm like, oh, I can make an extra 10% on a $400 mattress. Fantastic. And then it was all taken by the time I went to click on it. So make sure that you guys are checking. Yes, Doug and Nikki. Doug and Nikki check the new campaigns every morning. It's part of their morning routine. Yeah, but it is much less successful now that they pushed everyone in. I know. And that's definitely the downside of it. I like that strategy though. Thank you for sharing that. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing that too. Or well, I have now that I've now that I know how much money I'm not making from not being able to click and accept that campaign on time. Now I am checking every morning, but that's a great strategy. Just check it every morning. It's part of your routine, right? And so, but yes, I do agree, Doug and Nikki. There's a lot more people in Creator Connections, and so yeah, my earnings have gone down too. I've also not joined as many campaigns, this month as I did in the previous months. So, yeah, just make sure you guys are checking because it's just such a great opportunity when you can get in and be earning. So, oh, good. Thank you. E-commerce side hustles purchased my book. Thank you. I'm very excited. Congrats. I know I'm an author. You guys want to know something really funny is that there is another Kathleen Coble who wrote a book on Amazon. So I'm just going to throw that I was creating my author page and it was like glitching and I was like, why? And then I saw there was another book by Kathleen Coble and I was like, I didn't write that book. So if you guys see a poetry book, I did not write that one. I don't know the Kathleen Coble who wrote the poetry book on Amazon, but I'm thinking I might just have to buy it just for, because she's my namesake. I guess Coble is my married name, so that wasn't always my name. But yes. So, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Zoe says 42 days and 238 pounds on Creator Connection. Zoe, I'm going to give you some claps. Started from day one, accepted. Thanks to you, Kathleen, for teaching me about it. Oh, good. I am so glad to hear that because, like I said, Creator Connection is just such a great opportunity. If you guys aren't in it, make it a goal to get in it because it's just, even though, yes, campaigns are getting snatched up and you need to be on your game in order to really get into them. Yeah. And I see Beth said Beth had that happen too. Also a mattress. I know. And those things, they cost a lot of money. I mean, they're just, they're more of the higher price items. And so they're always the ones that I'm trying to push. If there's a sale, I want to talk about it. And definitely if there's Creator Connections. So I have learned my lesson as well. I'm going to take a page out of Doug and Nikki's book and just work Creator Connections into my morning routine every single morning and just check what are those recommended campaigns? What should I be doing? And then just a couple of other, oh, yes. Check the campaign end dates too. A lot were full. I'm sure will open after the first week of November. Yeah, that is great. That's great advice. Check those campaign dates because a lot that are full. Sometimes, yes, they open. They'll do new campaigns, especially around November 1st. Thank you, Chaos. That's very Catherine, right? I thought I saw that was Catherine. Yeah, that's really good advice because you never know. And a lot of times there are multiple campaigns for the same product. I know it's getting a little bit better where there's not a ton of duplicate campaigns, but yeah, there is it's getting better, and you can always find you can usually find something, right, to opt into. So, yes, and Zoe said so Zoe is in the UK, right? She's not even in the US. So she's earned 238 pounds extra through Creator Connections just in the UK, right? Yeah, I agree, Zoe. You would smash it if you lived in the US. I 100% I agree with that. Yes, yes. Oh, yes. Michelle, thank you for bringing this up. Michelle said, did I miss if you already sent the books out to Influence and Earn subscribers who replied to your email request? So last week, I emailed everyone in Influence and Earn. You guys probably got it if you're in the program. And I said, here's a form to fill out if you guys want a free signed copy. So, Michelle, I have somebody who's helping me with my emails now because I got so many responses and I don't think she's replied to everyone yet. But yes, everybody who filled out that form, the form is closed now because we reached max capacity. But everyone, Michelle, everyone who filled out that form, you guys will be getting a copy of the book mailed to you, signed by me. So yes, no, you guys, everyone that filled out the form, I know Zoe filled out the form. I think Catherine filled out the form. Yes, Catherine, thank you. Catherine, I just used your testimonial on my free chapter page. So you'll see your name the next time I email that out. Thank you. But yes, and I know Catherine did. Everybody who submitted a testimonial for the program will be getting a copy of the book. So yes, I mean, you can still buy the Kindle version if you want, but yes, you will definitely be getting a copy mailed to you directly from me. I'm just behind in my emails and need to like confirm with everyone, but I shut off the form once we hit that max capacity. So you will all be getting that. Yes. Sarah, I think you filled it out too. Yeah, I do. Oh, good. Okay. Wonderful. And for anyone who's just joining, we're talking about my brand new book, just really quick. We're talking about Creator Connections, but I just launched pre-sale for my brand new book, The Unconventional Business Model. I've been writing this all year. My goal was to get it out before the end of the year. I have a milestone birthday this year. So that was my bucket list goal was I'm going to write a book before this milestone birthday. And I did it. So yay. Just goes to show, and I'm not an author. I'm not really that great of a writer, but I think there is, I think there's some good stuff in there because it's just, I mean, it's basically like, I don't know, 25 years of experience of doing online stuff and kind of what I've learned along the way, but also just strategies to help you earn more, work less. That's just my motto, you know? Wonderful. Thank you. Bought the book in the UK, only 70.77 pounds here. Awesome. Love it. Yeah, I want to make it super affordable for anybody who is in the game early, right? We'll have paperback and hardcover and the Audible. There will be an audiobook as well. That will probably be a little bit later. It'll be before the end of the year, but okay. Oh, we have a great, Angelina has a great question. How do you pick products in Creator Connections? Same research. It takes tons of time. Yeah. A lot of items have 10 plus videos already or opposite zero sales. Yes. Angelina, are you in Influence and Earn? So anyone who's in my program, Influence and Earn, there's a whole training all about kind of like start to finish, right? On like the strategy for looking for campaigns and how to really make the most of Creator Connections. But kind of in a nutshell, like look for those recommended campaigns first. You're going to see those on your dashboard when you log into your affiliate reporting. You're also going to see those if you are on the campaigns page within Creator Connections. So look to the recommended ones first because that's just easy. That's a low-hanging fruit. You might have already created content for it or you're already making sales on it, and that's why Amazon's recommending it. Start with those and then work your way through some of those filters. I like to filter by earnings potential, highest commission payout, and then I'll search for keywords, right? And I believe you can only do one keyword at a time, right, Beth? I think you can only search one keyword at a time. But, like if I want to go check and see if that mattress campaign that I missed is coming back, I'll search for the brand name or I'll just search for mattress. right? And so I would look to that. I know a lot of it does take a lot of time. And so that's why, when I go down the rabbit hole of creator connections, I legit put a timer on it. Like no more than 20 minutes unless I'm creating content, like no more than 20 minutes for me daily being dedicated to just like sifting through campaigns and figuring out what am I going to opt into, or is there something I want to buy. So that's just kind of like my high level recommendations as far as picking products in creator connections. Yes. Um, let's see. Florida Mom says, it seems I'm getting credited less and less for my on-site videos. And I'm linking to creator connections is very frustrating. I agree. And you are not the only one. I've been hearing this a lot. I've opened several cases after chatting with the reps and nothing has improved. Yeah, unfortunately, you are not the only one. Here's my strategy with what I do. I think this is the one time where I would say not to chat with the reps because they don't know. Like for most other things, for most other issues, like getting into creator connections or like validating your social media handles, things like that, I would always say to open up a chat support, because then at least you're like communicating with someone, even if they're not totally sure. You're able to talk and you're able to clarify what you're asking. Whereas with email, usually it's like, here's what I want, and then they respond with like a kind of cookie cutter response because they probably don't totally understand what you're asking. With creator connections, when you're not getting credit for that, what I recommend doing, this is what I do. I take screenshots. This is the only time I take screenshots of my Amazon reporting and send it off. And I'm sending it directly to Amazon. So I don't think that's necessarily against terms of service, but I'll take a screenshot of the sales from offsite. Or I'm sorry, yeah, like the sales from, well, whether it's onsite or offsite, but you're saying offsite or onsite rather. I will take the screenshot from the sales that I'm getting on site to then send them, and then I'll take a screenshot of that Creator Connections campaign, the data, the tracking, right, to show like here's where the sales came in from on site, and circle that day and be like, there's no sales there, right, and even circle like sometimes it's taking 2 to 3 days for those on site commissions to show up for Creator Connections, but that's what I would do, and it seems to be happening more and more, and it's very frustrating because it's a lot of work and a lot of time to have to go and check that. But it is money that's being left on the table, right? If Amazon's not paying you. So try that, Florida Mom, do the screenshots. Take a screenshot of your on-site earnings for those products, and then take a screenshot of basically showing that you're not getting the credit. I will say I only get a response half the time. However, I 80% of the time I see a Creator Connections like payment adjustment in my on-site payments history after I do that. So yeah, try that. Nothing is perfect, nothing is foolproof, but yeah, yeah, you can only do so much. And then it's like if it keeps happening with if it keeps happening with like certain brands or certain products, I'll just stay away from it. Like I'll just stay away from it. But yes, Doug and Nikki, how'd you guys know my milestone birthday is I'm turning 30? Oh man, I wish. No, actually, I don't wish. No, I'm turning 40. Okay, I'm not 50 yet, but I'm definitely not 30. No, I'm turning 40 this year. My birthday is December 31st. So I have the whole year, right? I'm still 39 till the end of the year. But yeah, that was my bucket list, was write a book, and I did. So thank you. Yeah, 30. I wish. Ah, oh, you forgot to send for your signed copy. That's okay. We can still, I mean, I can open it up. I did 30. We can really go to 50. So I could probably open it up. You know what I'll do? I'll maybe on Monday I'll send that out. Or just send me an email. Email me, Real Family Reviews, email me at hello@kathleenkoval.com, and I'll send you the form and you can fill it out, and I'll send you a signed copy. Yeah, anyone who's in Influence and Earn, you guys should all be getting a signed copy. I was just trying to like calculate like how long it would take me to do all that. So if you guys want a signed copy, email me at hello@kathleenkoval.com, and I'll send you the form to fill out the testimonial. So yes. We'll make it happen. Yes, great. Yes, Meek Money got the chance to work with many brands. It's very exciting and some high ticket products. I know I one of the things. I mean, I love creator connections, but you can also get so much free stuff. Like if you guys find the right brands and you reach out in the right way, you can get so many free things, especially high ticket products. You can negotiate. Getting past free things too. I do recommend checking it out. Evan asked, do we have to be approved for Amazon affiliates in order to apply for creator connections? Yes. You do not have to be approved for Amazon influencer though. So you just have to be an Amazon affiliate. That's like the first step. So first you'll be an Amazon affiliate and then you can apply to be an Amazon influencer, right? And then that opens up the opportunity for you to have a storefront, and then you can apply for on-site commission, which is when your content, then you upload your content directly to Amazon. It lives on Amazon, which is why they call it on-site commission, because your content lives on Amazon. People click and purchase from there. But you can be in creator connections with just being an associate or with an affiliate. But yes, you do have to be an affiliate to apply for creator connections, because that's just kind of like the first step. But you do not necessarily have to be an influencer to get into creator connections. So yeah, hopefully that's what you meant. Oh, okay, Angelina, you are in the program. Look in an influence and earn in the bonuses section. One of the titles has creator connections in there. If you look through that, you'll get a ton of questions. Yeah, you'll get a ton of questions answered if you want to look through that. That's kind of like the high level strategy though that I shared. Michelle said, in creator connections, can you do two of the same product if you notice the date range is different? You can. Oh yes, you most definitely can. And so the way it works, it's a little wonky on the seller side, and that's why we see more than one campaign for the same products, even if it is the same date range or a different date range. Um, it's based on interest. So like I've seen sellers have up to like 20 different campaigns because they're tagging one interest in each one of their campaigns, which I think is a little bit excessive, but it's just kind of wonky how Amazon like prompts them to fill out the form for creator connections campaigns. But yes, Michelle, you most definitely can opt into two of the same product, especially if you notice that the date range is different, because then once one ends, then you can just keep earning from the other one. So yeah, you can totally do that. It's a good strategy. Highly recommend that. Okay. Sheer says, I have an item I purchased and love. I did a video for it. It was on Creator Connection, so I accepted. They even have a promo code for it. Awesome. Can I share on social, and how? Affiliate link and promo code. Yes. So Amazon and sellers want you to share any content that's related to creator connections campaigns offsite. They love, love, love when you share it offsite. So yes, share. Absolutely. You want to share it offsite. You will share your affiliate link. You can share the promo code and you will share your affiliate link. You can either pull the affiliate link from SiteStripe, or you can pull your affiliate link from the campaign directly. Either way, it will work. And Amazon and sellers want you to promote off Amazon. Absolutely. That's a great strategy. Yes, and one other thing, yeah. Yes, thank you, Beth, for confirming that. You can only search one word in creator connections. But yeah, always a good idea to have a time limit. I just get lost in Amazon in general. So I have learned over the years to put a time limit on things. Like, oh my gosh, when I do product research, like especially when I'm doing my like strategic product research, like I need a new mattress, or I need a new, camera, or whatever it is. I put a time limit on it because I've done it for hours. I'm sure you all have been there. I've done it. I've done it for hours. Yes. Playing the mom game. If you create an on-site video as part of a campaign, is it enough to put hashtag ad in the title of the video? So you don't actually even have to put hashtag ad in the title of the video if it's an on-site video. I do hashtag ad in the title of the on-site video only when, and this is probably excessive, but I only do that when I've already created content for a campaign. So I've got content on Amazon, but I'm opting into the campaign later. Again, it's probably overkill. I know not everybody does this, and you don't necessarily have to do this, because the reason though is because you're on site and it already says earns commission, right? So that's why I just do the extra hashtag ad if I've already created, because then I'm not saying it in the video. I'm not like whatever. But you don't have to do that. You do want to do a hashtag ad when you're doing offsite though. Always want your affiliate disclosure. Hashtag ad is the easiest way to just do that in 3 characters. So yeah, yeah, you can do that. Anna has a great question. Is there a way to change my username on Instagram without getting in trouble? Um, I don't know. Is Instagram what you use to get approved? If that Instagram handle is what you use to get approved for the Amazon Influencer Program, I wouldn't. Or I either wouldn't, or if it's like it's really necessary for you, then I would email Amazon and ask them what if it's okay, and then you have an email record of what they say. If they say yes, then you have that recorded, and just should anything happen in the future, right? If they're like, this isn't the same Instagram handle, like it's going to be the same account, right? So you're just changing your name. So I would do that. I would either not, or I would just open up a support ticket with Amazon so that you have it in writing, right? Yeah. Can you put the link to the book, not just the QR code? Yes. Yes, I can. Where is it? I said it. Oh, here it is. Oh, I got it. Look at that. All right. Yes. So I know the QR code is kind of weird, especially if you're on mobile. So here's the direct Amazon link. I guess I probably should have made an affiliate link there, but that's okay. Yes, that's the direct link. Thank you guys for anybody who wants to grab the book. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think when I put this up, it then adds a link in the chat. Oh no, it's not doing that. Oh, something's messed up on my thing. Sorry, you guys. That's why. Yes, that's the yeah, that's the link. I just put it in the chat, and then here's I know it's if you're on your phone, you can't. How can you get to a QR code? My kid's school does this sometimes, and it's like, put like scan this QR code, but they're like texting it to me, and I'm like, I can't. I need to like print it or like open on my computer, and then yeah, QR codes are awesome, like until they're not. So yes, Big Trucking, hit that like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hit that like button if this is helpful for you guys. There are 63 people on right now, so hopefully there's at least 63 thumbs up. I'm not on there too, but oh, Catherine, you do see the link in the chat. Okay, good. Good, good. Yeah, the software that I'm using is supposed to send the link out in the chat, but either way, yes. And somebody said too that they didn't submit. Somebody said that they wanted help. So if you guys are, oh, good, Big Trucking just made $3.33 on Creator Connections. I love it. I love it. Yes, Robin. Robin, welcome. I love seeing you here. Robin, the big reveal is my book. My book is out on pre-sale right now, and that's the link. There's the link to grab it if you guys want. Yes, the big reveal was I wrote a book, and it's available for pre-sale. It will actually come out on November 5th. And I also had mentioned that everybody who is in Influence and Earn who filled out the form to get a free book, a free signed copy book, will be getting one. And now we have people who are bummed that they didn't make it in time. And if you guys didn't make it in time, please just email me, hello@kathleenkoval.com, and I will open the form back up and send it over to you guys, because I would love to be able to send you a copy. Yeah, like an actual copy that you can read. Oh, wonderful. I screenshotted and emailed it to myself. Love it. Love it. Okay, Robin, you had a question that I wanted to answer. Okay. Robin said, how do you handle it if you receive a product from a seller and it doesn't have good quality and can't in good faith give a good review? I love this question. This has happened to me, of course. I will just honestly tell them. I will just be like I've had, especially early on when I was like taking samples from everyone and I was really into just like getting free stuff for my kids. Like the first year I was like, oh my gosh, I can, Santa's being, Santa's being really helped out this year with all the different brands. That was the first year I was in the program, and we got so much, like we got like some serious garbage, like stuff like that my kids would play with once and would just fall apart. And so what I would do is I would just go back to the seller and I would just tell them, I would be like, here's what didn't work. And I would just be very specific, like nice about it, right? Because the seller isn't the one who like designed the item, and maybe they didn't even manufacture it. They're probably not the one that actually like decided to sell that item, right? They're just in that position. So you don't want to make them feel bad because you still want to, maintain that relationship, of course. But I would just tell them, like, there was I'll give you one example that I had. There was my kids love dinosaurs, right? So someone reached out and sent like a headband with like a dinosaur shaped flashlight, and I'm like, oh, that'll be fun. My kids can like wear those like in the basement and turn off all the lights and have fun and whatever. And so we got two of them. And my two boys put them on, and one, the flashlight didn't work. The other one, like the flashlight, like fell off the band. Like then the band was like hurting their head. And so I just went back to the seller and was like, so here's I sent them a picture. I'm like, so here's what it looks like after they used it once, like they're not like rough on the toys. Like they just used it once, and here's what it looks like. So, I'm not gonna be able to leave, I'm not gonna be able to create a great video for this because of, and I just picked like the top 3 things that like didn't work out and just nicely suggested like improvements, and was like, hey, if you improve the product and want to like send me a new sample, I would be happy to try it out again. It's also why I was very hesitant to like go down that route when I first started with the Amazon Influencer Program, because I just only wanted to create content for things that I like already use and love. So, Robin, that's how I would kind of, or how I have handled that in the past. I would not make a video if the item is garbage. I would not make a video saying, recommending for people to buy it by any means. I would rather go back to the seller and say no than recommend something that I personally, didn't love. Yeah, not doing that. So that's a great question though. Yeah. Oh, Robin said, when should we be receiving the book? So it comes out on November 5th. So it should be shortly after that. I'm trying to get copies before then so that I can sign them and send them off to you before then. I'm still working with Amazon and this publishing company to figure out like when the paperbacks will be ready and when the hardcovers will be ready. So you should be receiving the book in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I could also send you guys though the digital copy before you get it. So why don't we do that? Everyone who did a testimonial and is getting a free book, I will email you all before November 5th, and I will send you all the digital version too. So you can start reading it on November 5th, even if you don't have your physical copy yet. But you should be getting it like that week or the next week at the latest, the week after November 5th. So yes. Okay. All right. So we have other topics that we can talk about, or we can just keep going with the chat here. Yes. Okay. So I've got a couple questions about free samples. Yes. Okay. So free samples, how do we get them? You just have to find the right brands. I mean, honestly, once you find a brand that responds to you, lean in, see what other products they have available, because then you can build that relationship with that seller. I know people that send out 20 messages a day and get one back, so obviously the more messages you put out there, the more you're going to get back. Yeah, I don't know that there's a secret to getting free samples. I really do think it really depends on the brand or the seller. But I also think that you can be strategic about it and give them something, right? Like when people ask me for something, just in general, whether it's like in a business situation or like my kids want, well, my kids, it's different. But, when someone's asking me for a favor, or if someone's asking me to do something or whatever, I'm always like, make it easy for me, right? So make it easy for me. Give me all the information so that it's easy for me to say yes to you. And let's make it a win-win, right? So I think when you're approaching that, you can come up with, and I can work on like I mean, I have a template that I use. It's nothing fancy. It's just like, here's my name. I've been an Amazon influencer since this time, whatever. But if you guys have big offsite social media presence, you need to include that in your free sample ask. If you have like a one pager or a media kit that you can share, you should be including that, because then it shows that you're going the extra mile and you're not just doing like copy and paste, like, hey, I'm so and so, I'm an influencer. Can I get a free sample? You're giving them something in return. Like, you're giving them like your stats, you're giving them your, how many followers you have. You're letting them know that you're going to be promoting it on your TikTok and your Facebook and your Instagram and your YouTube. Like, if you put all that stuff together and tell them how you're going to help them, I think they're going to be more likely to respond and give you a free sample too. Yeah. Yes. Angelina says, I send messages a lot and some agree to send a free sample. Yes. Yes. Um, any advice on what to say to the seller when you are a new influencer? Yeah, I mean, you don't even need to say you're new. I mean, you really don't. You just say, I'm an Amazon influencer. Just having that status there sets you apart from a lot of other people, because not everyone's an Amazon influencer. Not everyone has that opportunity to create on-site content, right? So I think you can really just, I mean, you don't even have to say that you're a new influencer. You can just ask us, what else to say. I would put together like a one pager media kit, or let them know that you plan to promote it to all your offsite channels. You can share your offsite channels if you want to. They will have access to your storefront though. So the sellers, when you opt into a campaign, they're able to see your name, they're able to see your storefront, and therefore they're able to click through and see all your social media channels. So you could just reiterate that. Obviously, don't be dishonest, because they'll be able to check you. But tell them that you're going to promote it offsite, and tell them what they want to hear. Thank you. Doug and Nikki chimed in and said, I usually reach out to the contact for the bad product and just say, you really don't want me to say what I found here, so why don't we just kill the project and move forward? I like that. That's so much more simple. Doug and Nikki, you guys you make everything so simplified, and I love you guys for that. Yeah, instead of like listing out what the issues are, if you don't want to go down that rabbit hole, just tell them, it was a bad product. It broke. You don't want me to create a review, or you don't want me to make a video about this. Let's move on. Yeah. What are they going to do? Like, what are they going to say? If anything, they're going to, if anything, they're just going to like drop you, they're not going to send you more stuff. And honestly, you probably don't want that, because if their items are, kind of crappy, then you don't want to deal with that. So, let's see here. Simplified Life Essential says, I'm in your course. Question. Wait, I don't see your question. Let me know. Yeah, let me know. Let's see. Mama Melissa. Hi, Mama Melissa. Mama Melissa said, do you send them your address when asking for a free sample, or do you wait until they agree to send you a sample? I do wait until they agree, just so I'm not sending my address out to a bunch of randoms. No, I will wait and just make sure I'm checking my messages. If I'm sending out messages to asking for free samples, I'll just make sure I'm checking my messages every day, or like every morning. I will not send my address unless they agree for a free sample. Yeah. I know that is like a step of making it really easy for them, is to just send them all that information. Unless you're using not your home address. If you have like a PO box or like a business address that isn't where you live, then I think it's fine. I don't really see the harm in that. Yeah, I don't really see the harm in that. So I think it's you leave it off and then give it to them once they agree. So your address isn't out there. All right. Can I make a compilation of items I recommend for the holidays by using the pictures on the product pages and share on YouTube? Good question. So I know that so my general rule, so I know there's this collages feature on Amazon, right? So I've been playing around with it. I posted a couple. They're not the greatest, because I need to figure out like the feng shui of collages. I haven't done a whole lot with that, but can you make a compilation of items using the pictures on the product pages to share on YouTube? Um, That's a good question. My general rule of thumb is that if I didn't create the content, I'm not going to use it. Technically, if you're using the seller's pictures, it's not your own content, but I don't know. I mean, you probably could if you're not posting it on Amazon. I would just I would just be careful. I would just be careful because they're not your pictures. I don't know. I probably wouldn't, but I don't actually think it's totally against terms. I think you could. Um, so at your own discretion, I would say to do that. All right, Zoe says, weird one. I normally upload 1 to 2 videos a day, always get placed in the top carousel. And I've noticed when I upload more than 3 videos that I am never placed. Weird, but tested it 4 times now. Really? That is so interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Wow. So if you upload 1 to 2 videos a day, you always get on the top carousel. But if you upload more than 3 videos a day, that you're never getting placed on the top carousel. That is so weird and interesting. And I'm going to test that out, Zoe. Thank you so much for sharing that because that is a huge revelation. You guys should all thank Zoe, everyone. That's interesting. Does anyone have any insight about that? Has anyone tested this? Because I'm super curious now and I need to find this out for myself. I have 4 videos like ready to go. So I wonder if I just interesting. Now, okay, it's a day. Okay. So yeah, this kind of goes along with your question, Judy. When searching for oh, actually, no, sorry, that was a little bit different, but I'm going to Zoe, I'm gonna test this too. Because I've just been doing like 1 or 2 a day too, and because I haven't had like 4 or 5 in one day ready for a while, I'm gonna test that though, because I have 4 ready today. So we'll see. I will report back, but please, if anybody can test this or wants to test this, try it out this week and let us know next week. We will be doing another live stream next week. Interesting. I'm going to test this, Zoe, and we'll chat. Uh, Interesting. Okay. Judy, I'm coming back to your question. When searching for one of my videos on Manage Video Page, is there a way to search all videos instead of just 25 at a time? So you can search all your videos really only through like using the search bar though, because you can't get everything on one page. It's only 25 to a page, but you can search every video. So like I have a spreadsheet where I have all the names of my videos on there too, just so I know what I've named it, because then that allows me to be able to search for them in the Creator Hub. So you can use the search function to search. It is case sensitive though. So if you do like a lowercase for the first letter in a word, it's not, and you have an uppercase in the title, it's not going to show up, which is crazy to me that it's case sensitive. I don't know why Amazon would do that, but that's the best way, is to search for a keyword through there. And then it will search through all of your videos. Yeah. But like I said, know that it's case sensitive. So if you're starting with an uppercase, but the actual word starts with a lowercase, it's not going to show up in the search results. So I have tested that over and over and over again. I know that for sure. All right. We have lots of questions. Oh, good. Catherine's going to test it. Yes. Thank you. Oh, interesting. Catherine said that's not been the case for me. I've uploaded 7 and 10 and got all upper placement. All these products were handpicked with the help from Fluencer Fruit. Yes, Fluencer Fruit. I love it. Yes. Oh, yes. So I thought I was getting lucky, as I'm always placed, even on things like the Ninja. Ooh, that's nice. Very nice. Beth said, Zoe, Beth still doesn't have uppers. Yeah. Yes. Yes, keep us posted there. Michelle asked, I'm just learning to do YouTube and I want to do Genius Link. Is it difficult to learn? No, Michelle, it's not. There's a training in the course too, in Influence and Earn. It has YouTube in the title. It's in the bonuses. Michelle, if you go to the bonuses and it's like how to repurchase, it's got YouTube in the title. I can't remember exactly what the training is called, but bonuses, look for the YouTube, and I go through how to use Genius Link in there. It is not difficult at all. Just watch the video and I just show you step by step. It's just a couple of steps, but it shouldn't take you more than I mean, like 5 minutes total to upload your video to YouTube, do a description, do the links and all that stuff. So check that out. Yeah. I know Nicole doesn't have uppers either. I know it's so incredibly frustrating. Yeah, it's very frustrating. Hopefully they're coming back soon though for you guys. I've had them, so I like feel guilty that I've had them. um, the Driven Dad said I purchased your course a few weeks ago. I haven't had a chance to get into it everything yet. I got it right before the price increase. Oh, good. I just want to thank you for what you do. Oh, that's so nice. Driven Dad, that's so nice. I love dads. I mean, I love parents, but I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for saying that. Cher says, how do you do influencer fruit? So here, I'm going to put up a link for everyone. We've got a lot of Fluencer Fruit members in here. This is my affiliate link. If you scan this, let me make sure. Let me make sure that's going into the chat. Yes. Okay. It is going into the chat. So you can either scan the QR code or you can click on the link. This is my affiliate link again, but I use and love Fluencer Fruit. It is a tool that just saves me so much time, and quite honestly I love it because it's just like my program Influence and Earn, in that like it just keeps giving. Like Liz just keeps doing these awesome updates and like making new features, and she does weekly office hours. It is very much a it's very much a like community, but it's also like if you have a suggestion you can go to her, or if you have a question you can go. The community is very supportive. It's just like ours. There's a lot of people from ours in the Fluencer Fruit community. I've been using Fluencer Fruit since day one, so I really do highly recommend it. Not only will it help you with buying the things on Amazon that will give you the most that are the most likely to earn for you. One of the best features that I love about it is that it integrates with your Creator Hub dashboard. So when I log into my Creator Hub dashboard, I'm able to see every single video, whether it's in the upper carousel, the lower carousel, is it in both? It'll also tell me if the item is in stock, if it's low stock. It'll tell me what else? It'll tell me the position my video's in. It'll say I'm in like the 5th slot in the upper carousel. Like this is just invaluable information. So I recommend you guys check out Fluencer Fruit if you're not familiar with it yet. And everybody who is in Influence and Earn, the program, so even like even people who are haven't gotten into it, like the Driven Dad. I know you haven't gotten into Influence and Earn yet, but you get a free trial, a free 30-day trial of Fluencer Fruit. Everyone that's in Influence and Earn my program. So just know that you guys have that available to you if you are in the program. And I will throw that up here just for a moment. This is, in case you guys are new here or you're like, what is Influence and Earn? This is my signature program. If you guys want more information, you can just click on the link or you can scan the QR code. It is Courses by Kathleen. Check it out there. There's lots of people in the chat here who can answer questions, or I can answer questions. But if you really want to take the next step, this is where I'm talking about, where people, like I sent out the form for people to fill out if they wanted a free signed copy of the book and things like that. So you kind of just get first access to everything. We have new trainings. We did an offsite training, or like how to earn offsite, not an actual in-person training, but that will be something for next year as well. I won't talk about that because the details are not all finalized, but yes, check out Fluencer Fruit. And if you're in Influence and Earn the program already, you already have a free 30-day trial to it. So you will be able to get access to that. There was a question that Big Trucking said, can you go back to my Audible question, please? Can you post it again? I can't find it. I could barely find that one. Let me see. If you want to post it again, at the bottom, I can't find it. There's so many questions. which is great. Oh, never mind. I found it. I found it. I use Audible every day, and I know we can get bounties from signups. Yes, you can. I also have a YouTube channel with almost 4,500 subscribers. Can I use the link for Audible bounties as a sponsor for my videos? Yes. Yes, you can. Oh, look, thumbs up. If you guys are enjoying this and you've learned something, I would appreciate a thumbs up. That would be super helpful for me. Yes, big trucking. The answer is yes. You can post an affiliate link for Audible and say that it is the sponsor. Most definitely. Most definitely you can. I believe I would still disclose, like, as an Amazon associate or as an Amazon affiliate, I earn from qualifying purchases. I would still disclose that, but absolutely, yes, you can post an affiliate link for Audible. I love Audible. That is one of the best. I think those bounties sell really well. But yes, you should have no problem in doing that. Big trucking, as long as you're doing the disclosure with your the regular Amazon disclosure too. So, okay, all right. We have so many more questions, and I didn't even get to the I didn't even get to the other I didn't even get to the other topics. So super fast. Super fast. And then I will answer just the other questions because maybe we'll just come back to these other topics. But I did just want to briefly touch on Q4. I have a video coming out next week that's going to help you with some more Q4 kind of content prompts, what to say to get clicks, all that good stuff. But since we're kind of running out of time, I'm just going to give you the free resource and then you can just have it and go through it on your own. This is the ultimate Q4 content planning calendar. It includes daily prompts. This is completely free, you guys. It includes daily prompts for every day. It's September now because we launched this last month, but it's September through December. So you have daily prompts. It has like when Black Friday and Cyber Monday is in there. And then it also has, which I think is almost even better than the calendar, are these content. There's prompts, there's hooks, and there's call to actions. So it's not just like, what should I post? It's like, what should I say to get people to engage with my post? What should I say to get people to buy? What should I say to get people to click? What should I say to get people to comment? Like things like that. So if that would be helpful for you guys, especially if you're trying to grow your offsite commissions and your offsite presence, and especially if you're not even in the influencer program yet and you're still building up your social media to get into the program, this content calendar is going to be a huge help for you. So make sure you grab that. That's for free. I won't go through the call to actions and the prompts and all that because they're all in the calendar. So you guys can just grab that if you want it. That was my topic number 2. We're only spending 1 minute on that. Topic number 3, I feel like I cannot even go into it right now because it's going to take more than 2 minutes. So I'll bring it back for next week. We were going to talk about operating agreement updates. We're going to talk about Creator Ads Boost program. And just today, a new operating agreement update came out for UK influencers and Germany influencers. Because I'm in Germany. I got it for Germany too. Just giving us some more information. I think the biggest thing, though, to take away from this, again, I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this. I will bring this back. But I want to just show you guys, and just for anyone who doesn't know, because this is just really important. And I'm glad that Amazon has called it out because I literally got 3 emails today. I'm going to put this over my face and attempt to read it and get close here. Creators cannot accept, this is the second bullet point, okay? Creators cannot accept compensation in exchange for publishing a customer review on product detail pages. I'm going to say that one more time. Creators cannot accept compensation in exchange for publishing a customer review on product detail pages. So what this means, and I'll take this away from my face so you can see me explain it. This is very common. This is a very common practice when sellers reach out to you. I would gather that this has probably happened to everyone. So if this has happened to you, just say yes in the chat. You cannot. So what sellers have been doing, they've been doing this forever. It's been against Amazon's terms of service forever, but sellers should know this. Creators don't necessarily know this, but now they know it because Amazon's putting it in the terms of service because it's obviously been an issue. You cannot buy a product on Amazon and then create a review. And when I say review, what they're talking about is like you're leaving a star rating and then you're typing in your review, and then that lives on the Amazon product page. That is different than video reviews. Okay, video reviews or shoppable videos is the actual term, is different. An actual product review means that, like I said, first off, the first thing you do is clicking on the star rating, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. And then after that, you can do text, you can do video, you can do images, whatever else you want to add to that. You don't even have to do any of that for the star rating. But what you cannot do is buy something and then get refunded by the seller and create any sort of content. Really, you definitely should not be doing a product review, but you also really should not be doing shoppable content anyway, because here's the reason: because it manipulates the data on Amazon's side. So if you buy something and leave a product review and then you get refunded, I mean, it's against Amazon's terms because it's not actually a sale. You were refunded, right? And so it's a sneaky way of sellers to be able to increase their sales and to be able to kind of manipulate that sales ranking. And so I'm glad that Amazon came out and said this. But it's just, especially when I talk to people that are newer in the program, it's just something you don't know. Like, you don't know what you don't know. So I'm glad that Amazon is calling this out, but just know that it's very much a big no-no. You can't do that. You've never been able to do that. Or, well, I mean, I guess you could 10 years ago, but I mean, that rule has been in place for Amazon sellers for at least 6 years, and so just stay away from that. And quite frankly, any seller, like, I literally woke up to a message from a seller that asked me that, and I just like laughed, and I was like, I'm not even gonna respond to you because you're dishonest. You're asking me to do something that I know is against terms of service, and therefore you're not somebody that I want to work with, associate with. I don't care about your product. I don't do business like that, right? So I'm just not even going to respond to that person. But I've seen this question a lot, so I just wanted to call that out. There are some other new operating agreement things that are going on, but we can dive into that next week because it will still be, or actually, will it be is next Friday, November 1st? So that'll be when the new it is, yeah, next Friday is November 1st. So we will dive into that next Friday. Okay, so we'll make that, yeah, one of the topics. I was just kind of testing this out. If you guys like having the topics, let me know. If you'd rather just put all your questions in, let me know that too. I know I've definitely missed some questions because we had a ton of questions here. I can do maybe like 2 or 3 more questions, and then I've got to hop off. But yes, if you are enjoying this, thank you, Michelle. Please like this live. That would be so helpful for me. It helps to get it out to other people. And if you guys have friends who are in the influencer program, or if you are in other groups, and you think that this could be helpful for other people, like, my goal is just to be like the Friday morning, like, kind of news, the news and the questions, and I just want to be able to keep you guys informed of what's going on, right? Obviously, we have the holidays coming up. We have new terms of service agreements, things like that. But then, ultimately, like, it kind of gives us direction if we have topics. But then, yeah, I do want to kind of leave it open too. And okay, all right, well, it's settled. Topics and then free for all at the end. I like that. I like that a lot. Yes, go through the topics and then open it up to questions. Cool. I will keep doing that. Friday therapy sessions. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, no, I mean, this is fun for me, you guys. So I'm glad that this is helpful and that that you guys are learning and yes. So oh yeah, interesting. Yeah, they know. So yeah, we'll keep doing it like this. I'll pick 3 topics, kind of just what's been going on for the week. We'll go through those, and then of course have open questions at the end. And my goal is just to keep doing this every week and to come, like, keep bringing you guys and keep you informed. And something that would help me is like, yes, of course, like buy my stuff, but also you don't have to buy my stuff, right? If it's not relevant or you're just not in a financial place right now, it's totally fine. Just you being here watching and contributing is so incredibly helpful to me and the rest of the community. But also, again, if you guys have like friends that are in the influencer program, or if you're in other groups where people like are struggling and asking some of the questions that we're talking about here on these lives, I would be so grateful if you could share out this live and just my channel and just get the word out. Help me get the word out that this is the place to be on Friday mornings if you want to get kind of the news of the Amazon influencer program. So, yes, I very much appreciate everyone being here. Thumbs up is super helpful for me. And I'm going to throw the book up one more time because this is the first day that you can buy it. I mean, it went live like later last night, but today is the first day that you can get my brand new book, my first ever book. I'm officially an author on Amazon. After selling things on Amazon for 15 years, I now have my own book, my own, page on, well, I guess I already had a page on Amazon, but The Unconventional Business Model is the book I've been writing all year. It's got 13 different lessons in it, all about how to earn more, work less, and ultimately just build a life you love, which is what I've been doing for the last, I don't know, however many years until, I did a lot of school. I actually, Michelle and I joke about this because I actually do have a master's degree in clinical counseling. So I do think that kind of comes out sometimes. But it's also why I'm just kind of like, I enjoy helping people. I enjoy seeing people succeed. And yeah, so the book, it's not a memoir. There's a lot of stories. There's a lot of stories in it about things I've been through, or like things I've learned, right, from going through like the education system, where I went all the way through. Like I said, I got a master's degree, which I used for, about that long, and kind of my transition into why I didn't become a therapist and what that all kind of looked like, what was my first experience in the entrepreneurial world, and what happened when I decided I was never going to have a boss ever again. And I haven't. So, but yeah, a lot of it is just like practical tips and strategies to help you succeed, build a life you love. And yeah, I'm really excited to share it with everyone. And I appreciate you guys all saying congratulations. And yes, I'm an author. I'm very excited. Um, so the pre-sale is available today. It's the lowest price it'll ever be, obviously at 99 cents. And then on November 5th, you will get it delivered to you. And then the paperback version will be available. The hardcover version will be available. And then the Audible audiobook will be available probably before the end of the year, but we just need a little bit more time because I am actually going to record it. So we're going to be recording that very soon. I've been working with a company, and they were like, well, we'll do the audiobook for you. And I was like, no, I'm going to read the book. I'm going to read the audiobook because I've listened to audiobooks that were not done by the author, and most of them are disappointing. So, plus, like, I wrote the book, I want to read it. So, thank you everyone for joining live. Thank you, you guys. Maria says, thank you very much for all you share with us. Oh, you're an amazing woman. Maria, I think you're an amazing woman too. You always show up. You're always so positive. You're always so helpful. And I think like attracts like, you guys. Like everybody that's here is here because I feel like we have very similar values. We want to see each other succeed. We're here to help each other. We're here to share information. Like my religion, like I believe in abundance. I believe there's more than enough for everyone. And so that's why it's really important for me to be able to like come on here and share information and to just help you all. And you all do it too. You all help just as much as I do. So you got to make sure that you give yourselves a pat on the back and take credit for that too. So, all right. Yes. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Catherine. All right. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Big Trucking. Doug and Nikki. Great job. Thank you. I know I am so knowledgeable for a 30-year-old. It's hard to believe that I've been selling on Amazon since I was 15 years old. I know. You guys are the best. I love you guys so much. Doug and Nikki and all of you. This just, it makes my Friday mornings so fun. Yeah, Jeff Bezos wants us to have a piece of the pie. He does. I mean, do you guys know how much this man earns a minute? I mean, it's crazy. I'm not supposed to use the word crazy as a, former therapist, but yeah, it's yeah. He earns so much money. That's why, like, I've never felt bad making money from Amazon. Do you know how rich that man is? Do you know how much money Amazon generates? If you guys have seen my masterclass, you know that Amazon generates more than $1 billion per day. I mean, per day. So yeah, actually, I'll throw that up there too because I can't leave without the masterclass. If you guys have not watched this masterclass, please make sure that you do. Please make sure that you do because it's my 5-step system to earning 10K a month with the Amazon Influencer Program. And so if you're new or you're just getting into on-site commission, or even if you're like, I've been earning $1,000 a month, but I want to be earning $10,000 a month, you will learn something in this masterclass. It's totally free. And then it does have a special offer at the end. So I'm not going to reveal what that is, but there is a special offer at the end. So if you guys want to grab the free masterclass, if you haven't already watched it, or you're new to the channel, or you're like, I just need the next step. I want to lean into the Amazon Influencer Program. I just need the next step. Grab the free masterclass because that's going to have a ton of really information for you. It's condensed. It's not like an hour-long like masterclass. I condensed it because we're busy and our time is valuable and I appreciate that. So yes. Oh, Liz said, what is Audible? Audible is it's the audiobook like company, I guess. It's Amazon's audiobook version. So like for me particularly, like, so Audible is a bounty. So you can sell Audible subscriptions and get paid from Amazon as an affiliate. I have an Audible membership, so I get like 12 credits a year, and then basically I can just go use those credits and buy they're just audiobooks, but it's all through Amazon. So if you go look at any books, you might see like Kindle. Like, so for my book, all you see right now is Kindle version, but pretty soon you'll see paperback, you'll see hardcover, and then a little bit later this year, you'll see the Audible version. So yeah, Audible is just the audiobook. Me personally, I always buy the audiobook because if I had time to sit down and read a book, I mean, that would just be a miracle in and of itself. But I listen to audiobooks because that's just, I can do the dishes, I can fold the laundry, I can be driving and pick up the kids, and I'm reading, but I'm listening. So yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Maria. Yes. Oh, thank you. Yes, it's so worth it and life-changing. Thank you, Catherine. Is anyone willing to share a link to a video they created specifically for a creator campaign? I'm not sure if that's okay on the live chat to link. Yeah, I don't care. You guys can share. I don't mind. If it's helpful, it doesn't matter to me. Yeah, if anybody wants to share that or just reply to playing the mom game there. Thank you guys. If you found this helpful, please give me a thumbs up or share this out. Share this in a group if that's allowed. Share this in a group that you're in. Share this with somebody who's in the program or wants to be in the program. And if you guys do that, I'll keep showing up here on Friday mornings because yeah, this is fun. Let's see. Sorry. Well, last question. Can we do shoppable videos in products sent to us? Yeah, you can do, if you're getting free samples, if you're getting products sent to you, you can do shoppable videos for sure. You just want to make sure that you say like, this was a sample, or I received this item from the brand in exchange for my, my honest review, or, kind of something like that. So yes. Playing the mom game too. If you want to, yeah, most of the videos relate back to creator connections, said Doug and Nikki. Yeah, I mean, I think honestly, you don't really have to do much. You don't really have to do anything different. Like I said, I linked to a lot of my old videos in creator connections campaigns because I've already created for them. So you're welcome to check out my storefront as well. I will be publishing some more videos on here shortly, but here's my storefront playing the mom game if you want to see that. I don't have one like particularly for creator connections that I've created, But yeah, you guys are oh good. Thank you, Doug and Nikki. Wonderful. All right, you guys, this has been really fun. I appreciate everyone so much for coming on. I appreciate everyone so much for buying the book pre-sale. And just to reiterate, anyone who is in Influence and Earn and you guys missed out on the Google form to submit a testimonial to get a free signed copy of the book, just send me an email at hello@kathleenkoval.com and I will send you the form. If there's enough people that email, I'll just open it back up and let like a few more people into it. But just know that anybody who did that, you guys, I'll send you the digital copy as well. I mean, you could buy it if you want, but if you don't feel like it, then I will send you guys the digital copy so you don't have to wait to read it to get the actual physical book. But everyone who filled out the form will be getting a signed copy from me delivered to your door because you guys said the nicest things. I mean, I'm having my team is putting the page together with all the testimonials, but I read through them and I like almost started crying because you guys are so helpful and so nice. And you guys just said completely just amazing, so nice things. So thank you again, everyone, for coming. We'll do this again next week. So if you didn't get your question answered, make sure you come next week and we'll have topics, we'll answer questions, and we'll keep earning. Q4, there's never been a better time to be an Amazon creator, an Amazon affiliate, Amazon influencer. So if you guys found this helpful, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and feel free to share this with anyone that you think would benefit from it. So until next week, although my Influence and Earn members, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. We have a Q&A call, a live Q&A call on Tuesday in the Zoom room. And so I'll see you guys on Tuesday.